recording standpoint things, we had technical difficulties, and here we are about to start again. We've just taken over Doma Castle. We said goodbye to our boy Gisetsu. He's been flushed down the river. It was a very sad moment. So now we crack on with the cleanup, I guess. Pouring out for Gisetsu. Let's crack on. Oh my god, right. Oh. Jeez. Right, we're finally back in. We can chill out now. My god. We can enjoy ourselves. For some reason it says you're unable to mount in this location. Is this the ruins of Doma Castle? Is that why? It is. Oh. We're back and we're dangerous. No technical difficulties can stop us. Well, I'm glad it's fixed now. Right. Enough of that. Honoured hero. You seek passage across the One River. Let's go. Nothing can stop us now. We're in Yangsha. Thought we already did Yangsha. Okay, here's Alpha now. Are you quite certain you would not prefer to stay a little while longer? Oh, it's on auto. We're almost back. Very well. There is other ways in which we might celebrate by rejoining the fight of freedom with Garabania for one. Short though our time has been, we have all come to regard this land as a people as our own. I think we have done which we came here to. Words of Doma's liberation will soon spread throughout the Empire, and we must seize the opportunity to rekindle the fires of liberation. And use this as a chance to turn down our music ever so slightly. Okay, we dare not allow the Imperials a moment's respite, lest they march on Doma again, and for the sake of all concerned, we should leave immediately. Did I hear you right? You're leaving? Yeah, dude, we're leaving. Okay, I'm afraid so. We've got our own battle to fight. What about you? We'll be heading back to the steppe. Yes, the war has ended, but there's no cause to remain. The Aranir and the Dathal have already withdrawn. I'll follow them anon, but I wish to bid you farewell at first. The Blue too, we must return to our homes, but we will be back. Domas need merchants and builders, and we are eager to offer our services. And just like that, our grand fellowship is broken without ceremony or prompt. You steal off into the dark. No matter, we have plenty to be getting on with, places to be, people to rob, and so on. And the captain was never one for mingling. I'm a pirate. Give me a song and a tavern, and I will be happy. Hobnobbing with the Lord Hien? Nay. No taste of the finer things. No taste indeed. In any event, we need not part ways here. If you are for Kagane, we would happy to take you. The waters have always been fruitful. Yep, that's where we're going, I guess. That's going to be it. Thank you, Serena, for everything. May the Kami speed you on your way until we meet. There we go. Okay. Tansui Rancho, let's head back. Naught remains here undone. Are you ready to depart? We are ready. To Kugane then. How everything? Good. We will need to weigh the anchor before the Setsegumi arrive. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for what you did. Give my regards to the old arm. We get our new trousers. We will put them on. Oh, I forgot he doesn't want us wearing any of our cool gear. Cool. Alphino. And Fontatar of our coming. Queen Hancock would be waiting for us in the Rue Bazaar. Then it is there where we part ways. Best of luck to you and yours. The practical endeavours, I suppose. Well, we'll TP here, and then we'll use the teleporter to go to the Rue Bazaar and see what is next for us in this part of the expansion. Okay. Here we can go to teleport. Forgot as well we should be eating our meals. Or did we run out last session? Then we did. Our free succulent meals. It's alright. The Ruby Bazaar. The Ruby Bazaar. In we go. Oh, yes, straight in we go. Nothing new to see here. Oh. What's going on here then? Welcome back, everyone. Congratulations on a job well done. No problem. Pleasure as ever to see your smiley faces, Haru. Less so yours, Hancock. Though Rasho and I are sincerely grateful for your assistance. Pleasure was all mine, Master Arthur, I assure you. Anyway, we'll be glad to hear that I've recently chartered passage for you back to Liminza. The ship is to leave port this very day, but the captain has agreed to wait until the four of you have boarded. Okay. The four of us? You mean to stay here in Kugane? Yes, I gave it some thought and I realised even with Dome free, there's still a need for a woman in the middle, maybe even more before, considering all the friends and alliances you've made. I told her times before I would be more than willing to assist you. Nope, we don't trust you. As I told you many times before, I'm not about to let you worm your way into another of our affairs, exploit our connections to your personal gain. Sigh. Must you always presume the worst? Yes, because we do not trust you. Do not trust. So there you have it. I'll remain here for now, you needn't worry. I'm a regular to the honours to the holstery and a half dozen of local institutions. Everyone loves me. Perfect. Go. Don't let me keep you, but your supplies and souvenirs while you can. When you're finished, make haste to the docks. Pier number 2, to be precise, will be waiting for you there. Nice. Maybe we should quickly go to the shop, sell some of the crap in our bags, and move on. Could be a plan. We could do a stock up of the food. Or do we just keep heading on with the story? Nah, we'll go to the Shiokaze Holstery. Cracking on with the story is what we do. I need to remember that off stream I need to delete some of the crap in my bags. But until then, we will carry on. What the hell? Oh, I should dance it. Let's arrive as always. Hopefully the others will not be far behind.
Ah, there you are. All packed and ready to go?
Okay, so what is the next part of this expansion then?
Yes. Apologies for the wait. The task of tying up loose ends invariably takes longer than one allows. Happily, however, all now seems to be in order.
Then there's nothing left to do but to board the ship. Do try and enjoy the journey, won't you? It may be your last chance to rest for a while.
That would depend on the good captain's choice of route.
He's a pirate.
Tataru, I pray you take all due precautions while making your inquiries. Better to avoid the local authorities altogether than risk a repeat of our Ishgardian episode.
And what sordid episode is this, pray tell?
Interesting spice.
I assure you.
Teehee.
You there! Hold that ship!
Who's that? Oh, it's Hien.
What are you two doing here? Shouldn't you be in Doma?
Yes, but...
Shouldn't you? You left with nary a word. I half wondered if I had done something to offend.
Oops.
Upon learning that you had departed for Kugane, we immediately resolved to give chase. Our comrades can manage affairs in our absence, and it seemed the least we could do.
Nice.
You mean you came all this way just to say goodbye?
That too, aye. But there was something else I felt I had to say.
What was that?
You helped us win our freedom, and for that I cannot thank you enough. Accordingly, after we have established an interim government and so forth, I think it only meet that we repay the favor by dispatching our own forces to Eorzea.
Yeah, we got the boys. Okay.
If you would help us.
We harbored no expectations of such generous aid, and as there is no telling when the Empire might strike back at you, Would it not be wiser to concentrate your resources on the defense of Doma?
Ooh. He doesn't care. So no, full offensive.
Pursue a more aggressive defense, to which we will send forth shinobi to provinces far and wide to spread word of our victory, that we might inspire others to take up arms as we did. Even the Empire has its limits. If the Garleans cannot be certain where and when the next rebellion will take place, how can they commit another force to Doma? And besides, so long as this debt remains unpaid, how am I to face myself? Gorsetsu.
Gorsetsu. Rest in peace.
As you wish. I will relay your offer to the Eorzean Alliance.
All of Doma is counting on you to finish what we have started. You have it in you, Lise. To seize the future you want. Never forget.
I won't, Hien. Not your words or anything else. Everything that led us here, that will drive us forward, I'll carry it with me always. And that's a promise.
I will hold you to that.
I don't know where the story's going to go then. We go back.
Tell their people of our triumph.
We're going to launch an attack.
To stand with them.
Or we're going to go in and find that everything's been destroyed.
I shall pave the way for our new alliance.
Hurry up, you lot! The ship's about to weigh anchor!
It seems our time is at an end. Go well, my friends.
See you soon,
May
Ian.
we meet again beneath a western sky.
Yeah. I wonder if he's a returning character or just for this expansion. Does he join the Signs of the Seventh Dawn? Does he get bored? The Silence disband. All these questions and more will be answered. Because who knows, Final Fantasy XIV week might expand into Final Fantasy week 2. Because then what happens if we get to the end and be like, well, now we've got to do Stormblood, we've got to do Shadowbringers, and then that'll be really good. Maybe we just keep playing. I don't usually keep playing the same game for so long, but if it works, it works. We're building up a small group of boys and friends. So we've got our boy, well, we've got our boys, Nega Tempest, we've got Chinook and Hayo Zanriel. Gaining some boys along the way. Meanwhile, in the Royal Palace of Alamigo. Not to mention, obviously, we've got Froggamer as well and Roadrunner. And oops, we're going to plow on together.
I always knew that woman was unfit for command.
Aye, when you think of all the resources we've poured into that hole, and for what?
These guys. Well, he's dead now. Rest in peace.
The beast yet lives. Mayhap it is time I sharpen my claws.
Nah, it's good. You don't need to sharpen your claws. It'll be fine.
Walk into my parlor once more.
He has beaten us twice, though. Oh, I forgot about angry Catwoman who kills her own people. Well, she's not Catwoman.
Pedolorem Lupus, come at the command of the Lord Viceroy to present the prisoner taken by the Cranier Lupi.
Oh god, who they got? Oh no! How have you been taken hostage? How is that possible? Fuck's sake.
Xenosier Galvus, I presume. It's true what they say. You do have the eyes of a monster.
Ooh.
A ravenous, insatiable fiend.
You, give the butcher your weapon.
Yes, my lord.
That Gunblade? Damn. Every day we stray closer to Gunbreaker.
My lord.
Oh.
This is...
A reward given in recognition of your service. I trust it will prove more capable than its former owner.
Oh, shade. I forgot this guy does not care about throwing shade.
I swear, I'll not disappoint you, my lord.
Good. Now, silence that mewling little piglet. I will not hear another sound pass her lips.
We're gonna kill Krill? What was it called? Krilla? I always call it Krill. Kryl. I've always called it Krill in my head. Well, I've just had a name out on stream. Little potato's gonna die. We're having roast potatoes for dinner. Why are we in Limsa Laminza? I mean, I thought we were doing the whole bit in Alamiga. Oh well. Back in the Elder at last, ready to pick up where we left off and finish the fight. We're not who we were when he left. We're stronger and wiser. So let's do it. Let's get back to Alamiga and defeat Xenos once for all. Yes, that was the plan, right? I don't care about any of those. Just, yeah. Quest complete. What are these? Rings. We do want rings. Because item level. I level requirements for dungeons. I only got caught about once in the story. Here we are, home at last. I must say. Oh, shit. It's on auto. That keeps catching me out as well. I should be glad if we did not speak of unpleasant seas again. Yes. Ha 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 ha. Tee hee hee hee. What's happening? But in spite of all that and more, we're better off experienced and, importantly, triumphant. Indeed, and with Doma freed and Imperial oppression, it is only right that we have turned our thoughts to the plight of Alamigo. Well, I'm all up for that, it's obviously, but I think you should go and see the refugees at Reverend's Toll before doing anything else. They'll be thrilled to hear what we've accomplished and be sound best coming from you. Thank you, I should do just that, as you suggest. Oh, it's Meryl Webb. I see I am not too late. Admiral, what are you doing here? The East Aldenard Trading Company informed me of your impending arrival. I have tidings I thought best to share with you in person. From Agirabania? Aye, the Alliance still holds well, despite several Imperial counterattacks, but we have been unable to press further into occupied territory. Commander Kemp and his men, meanwhile, have made strides towards rebuilding their depleted ranks. They have even taken it upon themselves to attempt some few operations, with mixed results. I'm sorry to say, it was a complication arising from such venture which moved me to seek you out. It's the complication that our potato friend's now been taken captive. Oh no. During a mission to transport wounded resistance fighters to Rising Stones, Krill Baldson was taken prisoner. Oh, jeez. Krill, do you mean where she's being held? Do you know where she's being held? They do not, but your comrades were informed at once, and I am told Thancred is in Garabania looking for her as we speak. How could this have happened? We must seek out Thancred without delay. Nay, Krill taught me better than that. It would be unwise to act without first acquiring the full understanding of the situation. Yeah. Thank you for informing us. Tired though we may be, we must make haste to Castrum Orient. Pray excuse us, Admiral Lady Liguri. Au revoir, madame. We must make haste. Oh my god. It's busy here, man. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna sell a bunch of shit while we're here. Because we've got just unending amounts of crap. What's this? Mint. Let's just get rid of this. They can go in. They can be glamoured at some point. Tiger skin. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need this. No. 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 Put the materia with the materia. I don't know what that hell of a weird noise is behind us. Sounds like a squirrel going mental. So these are all the things we're going to use for other classes, and things like that. This is home decorations, but we don't own a home. Open up the armory chest. I'm going to sell all the old crap we don't use. 132. Lancer's arm. High steel tachi, don't need that. Level 15, don't need that. 200 arm, don't need that. Daggers, don't need that. Star globe, we've got another one, we don't need that. We want to keep that. We want to get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. I don't want to do too much of this. Just want to do the bits that don't matter as much now. Get rid of the Kogi chainmail. Really, I feel like I should put a lot of these in my glamour box, but alas. We cannot. Rainbow robe of healing. What the hell is this? Get rid of that. That's disgusting. And the hands, just get rid of a lot of the crap. Just enough that we don't ever have to think about it, you know? And then the trousers. We've got some crap ass trousers that'll do. I'll do. Get rid of that. Get rid of the shoes and we're good to go. I just don't want to have to think about this again, and I don't want to have to do this when we're crunching through that story, you know? Right, sell, 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 make a little bit of room. Right, here we go. That'll do for everything. Surely it's just better to buy food off this guy because it'll be cheap. This will do. Price 5. Does an egg give me the bonus? It does. Can I just buy like 60 of them? Yeah, 6,300 gil. Now I have egg. An egg means I can get extra XP. For an hour. Okay. And on that bombshell, I'm going to quickly BRB, because after our technical difficulties, I didn't do anything apart from sit here and fix that kind of stuff. So I'm going to BRB, get my final drink, and we're going to crack on for the last hour solid. We'll just play through the entire hour, because we've been some stuff, and we'll get on with the story. Okay? Thanks for hanging with me, boys. We'll be back soon. Give me 2 minutes to get a drink, and we're good to go. Alright, see you soon. Alright, we are finally back. We are back now for good till the end of the stream. All being well, no technical difficulties, nothing like that. And we will crack on into the next part of the story. While you were away in Garabania. Let's go. Straight to Castrum Oriens. Someone's making some weird shit behind me, wherever we were there. Okay. Oh, it's Thancred. And Arnvold? Oh, he's the new member of the Scions, right? Is it going to be voice acted? Yes. Oh no, it's not. It's just me reading. There you are. Have you heard the news? In broad strokes from Admiral Blowfish, I call it Blowfish Rin. What happened? We on the squadron of resistance fighters were escorting Ishtola and several of her wounded to the Rising Stones for further treatment when they were ambushed by Imperial forces. Arnvold and his men fought valiantly, but in the chaos. I'll make no excuses, we failed to protect her. Do not be so hard on yourself. You protected Ishtola and the others. Did you not? Tell us about the attack. After it was the schools. They knew the path across the wall we hadn't found. We thought they were safe once we reached the Black Shroud. We weren't expecting an ambush. During the fighting, I caught a glimpse of their leader's memories. It was all planned. The advantage of having a walker in the field. I'm not as strong in the echo as Corthane is, but of course, half the time, it's enough to knock me on my arse, like I've taken a dose of concentrated ether. So you walked in Fordola's memories. What did you see? A woman promised the world education, training, citizenship, and all that and more, but she sold her soul, a traitor to her people, a pretender to her masters. It was Zenos himself who gave the order, told her to return with Creel to Baldesian alive. Our agents have been carefully monitoring Imperial communications since the attack, but we've yet to intercept any transmissions making reference to the Creel and their current whereabouts. If the order were to bring Creel back alive, we can save her if we move quickly enough. As you say, time is of the essence, which is why I intend to slip past the enemy lines and see what information I can cover on my own. In the meantime, it is up to you and your allies to command the Imperials in divided attention. Lots of shouting and explosions and so forth. Keep them distracted and I will find her. Very well. I wish I could do more to aid you, but I understand. Commander Kemp is on his way to the Castrum as we speak for a meeting with General Alden. If you hurry, you could find him on the road and discuss the situation beforehand. That we will, Thancred, that we will. I think Corthane and I are going to go and see Conrad like he suggested. You all wait here. Yes. Right, quest. Sorry, I've got another thing in the way. While you were away, map. Oh, it's just down here, down south. We can't fly here, right? We're in the Castrum, so... No, we cannot. That's fine, though. We'll keep on trucking. Get out of here, Leshy. I don't care about you. Can't believe the guy in the green armor might not actually be dead. Intubated. Right, comrade. Shut up, Monago. Well, isn't it a pleasant surprise? It fills my heart with joy to see you two hale and healthy. Welcome home, niece. Corthane, I'm sure you've heard about Creel by now. That is why we are here. I'm still not sure what to think about it, but we'll save her, and we'll definitely save her somehow. I have no doubt that you will. You look stronger for the time in the Far East, less as it's good news for Creel. I'd like to think so, but enough about me. How is everything with you and the Resistance? Better than me last saw us, and no mistake. Arnvold's been a godsend. Him and Monago and all the others youngbloods have achieved so much in a short time. We've been blessed to receive the support of the Flames of Alamegan Brigade, who've been instrumental in freeing our countrymen from labour camps throughout Garabania, as well as some political prisoners from the city proper, believe it or not. Together with the refugees returning from Uldar and elsewhere, I've had no shortage of able-bodied men and women eager to join the cause. I knew you wouldn't stop fighting, even if after what happened at the Reach. Force of habit, I suppose. They have come a long way, and still have far way to go. But we'll fight with every ilm, and ever sooner or later we'll get to Alamega. But listen to me prattling on while you should be making haste to Castrum Orient. There's no point in you telling me everything now, and you only have to say it again in the flame of the General's benefit. Right, I'll go on ahead and tell the others that you're not far off. Well, let me just teleport back, okay? Interesting west locations there. Right. Hey Ben, what have you got for us? You spoke with Anchorage, yeah? Good. Take heart if anyone can track her down. I believe in her. I hear Commander Kemp's party approaching. If you're ready to address Father and the others, then let us begin. Let's jump right in. There you are. I'm the Commander Kemp, I see. I know you're eager to speak to the next move, but we first hear more of your last. Tell us of your deeds in Doma. Can do.
Pray, join me in welcoming our Scion allies, but recently returned from their mission to the Far East. We have been most eager to hear a first-hand account of your time there, eventful as we understand it was.
Certainly.
Very well. Allow me.
Blah blah blah. It was all very interesting. It's good fun. The little fetch quests were a little bit annoying, but the overall thing was kind of fun.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price. Doma free after all
this guy.
Years.
Bloody hells. Flooding their own castle for a better chance at victory. Learn a thing or two from that lad.
Hell yeah. He didn't give a shit. He's like, we've got to get the job done.
Our agents report a flurry of communications between Garlemald and Alamigo in recent days. 'Tis plain they are in the midst of deliberating their response to the Doman uprising.
Good.
Good.
Every Imperial unit in occupied territory will be on the lookout for civil unrest. The fear of leaving critical locations undefended will make commanders think twice about committing their forces, giving us a chance to seize the initiative.
True that. Everyone punches hands.
We have a
Hell yeah.
Mayhap the last one we're ever going to get. While we've done our best to rebuild the resistance, the Imperials have only increased their efforts to root out sympathizers. If we keep on playing for smaller prizes, it's only a matter of time before they crush us again. And that we won't come back from.
A swift advance seems best for all concerned, not least poor Mistress Cryle.
Nods.
Then let us waste no more time. The campaign for Alamigan liberation begins now.
Yeah, boy.
Our first objective will be to capture Castellum Valadina. Take the bridge,
Ooh.
and the whole of the fringes will...
It's a new name.
From there, we can push east towards the peaks. I name this operation Rulga's Beacon. For as Rulga once sent his star to guide our ancestors to these lands, so too shall it see us home.
Huzzah. Fists out, gang. So, we're going to another Castrum. Very cool. Thunder strikes. Now it's time for me. Gotta pause this. The success of our operation is paramount. So long as the Empire holds Castellum Valadina, the main host cannot advance. Xenos knows this, which is why he's ordered Fordola and her men to see to the bridge defense. So we'll get the fight to the schools again. The Butcher is not to be underestimated. She's decisive, ruthless, and feared by foes and friends alike. But we have a plan to defeat her. First, we send an alliance force down the main road, signalling our intention to mount an all-out assault. The garrison will muster their forces and prepare to the apparent protracted battle. However, they will soon find that they're ill-prepared, and for their counterattack, our men will begin to break ranks and flee. I see. So then your backs and give them the target too tempting to shoo. Yes. Aye, Vodola is too aggressive not to pass the advantage. She will order her men to give chase. We'll lure them far out as East End, where the commanders will rally their forces and attempt to hold their ground. If all goes to plan, we should be able to keep the greater part of the garrison occupied, leaving us to tackle the bridge's remaining defenders. Very clever, I'm sure, but what are we to do if the Imperials smell a rat and return before we've taken the place? I don't need to take Valdona, Commander Kemp. All I need is for you two to fly your flag from its tower. You mean to trick them into believing that the bridge has fallen? Aye. We convince them that Valdona is lost, hit them hard with our reinforcements and watch them go running for the hills. Then, when the dust has settled, we regroup at the Castellum. What do you say? It's a bold plan, but a good one. We'll do it. Hey. Perfect. In that case, we shall support both resistance and alliance forces. Corthane, Lise, Arnvold, I ask you to accompany Commander Kemp. Lise and I remain here with the Flame General. Can do. We'll return to Ralgor's Reach to make our preparations. As soon as they are complete, we will join you in the field. Godspeed. It's time for a fight. It's time for big preparations to begin. Okay, we're in Ralgor's Reach, right? Ralgor's Beacon. Oh, it's all gone very nighttime quiet. Got our background music on while we cruise. There's Odila. Oh, I'm taking a bit of a weird route here. Whoopsie. I imagine we're going up to the tents. Up here. Let's go. Yeah, up here. God, I remember this was so long ago when we did the start of this. Oh, the tent's gotten fancier, or did you just not pay attention? Or maybe it's been so long. We've just forgotten about the tents. In case you haven't noticed, the flag flying above Eladona is a bloody massive. It'll take dozen men to change it, and far too long besides. But there's no need for all that, right, Monago? Not as long as I have my griffin and a satchel of glamour prisms, no. Arenvold, you're in charge of running between us and the lines. No link pearls. Lise, I want you to look into the squadrons. Make sure they've got everything they need and everybody clear. Aye, sir. All forces are to depart to the Castellum Corvi when ready. That will be all. Corthane, stay with me a moment if you would. Defo. There are a few men I'd like to look in personally. Each of them has lost people, and I can tell that it weighs on their hearts. I mean, yes, we lost Cassetsi, big sad. There's been a few faces since last you were here, so it's best if I just tell you where to look. One's an officer, you'll find the barber. Another one is a fellow who likes to pass the time in the shore of Starfall. The last is a fiery young lad from Little Alamigo who told trains by himself by the river of the fringes. You know them when you see them. Come find me when you're finished. Oh, we've got to go talk to the troops again? Got to go do that kind of thing. Okay, that's fine. We'll go see everybody. Easy enough. So hopefully then, if it's going to make us do all these kind of quests and like, oh, you gotta like get ready and whatnot, I'm thinking by the time we finish all this, then tomorrow's stream will be perfectly placed once again to just kick off with content, because today we did that with Domer Castle. We just got in, I was like, time to go. So but here I go on again treating you as my equal. It wasn't till after you'd gone to that one of the comrades pulled me aside and told me it was only the bleeding hero of yours who'd taken his time out to busy day to help me. Yep. Well, What's done is done, but now I know that I'll fight with every ounce of my strength in the coming battle, and next and the next. Mayhap that will serve to repay the favour. Fare ye well. Who's next? The adjoining area. Is that just called the adjoining area? Or did just like my brain go crazy and I just don't know. Compared to something that didn't even exist. An Amigan Brigade officer. Wait, I know you. Corporal Ironshaft of the Maelstrom. It's an honour to meet you. I was living hand to mouth in Ul'dah and decided to enlist in the Flames, and after I heard the tales of your daring do. And now, as fate would have it, I've been sent here to join the fight of my homeland's liberation. But this is no time to talk. I've got to prepare for the operation. Take care, Corporal. I've given those those Imperial horses. What for? What? In fact, what level am I with the... Oh, I am a Corporal. Fuck. Let's go. I just knew I had a rank, and I've been spending my seals to it, but now I don't think I can go up another rank until I've done some jobs for them. Which I'm not really bothered about doing just yet. And this guy's the guy that trains by himself. Hot-blooded youth. Okay. Well, Thane, I'm alright. Don't remember me. I'll never forget you. You saved my life in Little Alamigo, you did. Wide, well-read, and the rest of us had got into our heads that if we had enough crystals, we could summon Ralga like the Amalgals summoned their god. Thankfully, you put a stop to it. Ever hear about what happened to the Wilred? Joined the Braves when they came calling, only to turn up dead one day. Never found out how or why, but I reckon it doesn't matter. Dead's dead after all. But at least he died doing what he thought was right, and maybe that's the best folks of us can hope for, eh? Not that I'm in any hurry, mind. Indeed. Right. Then we go back. Hey, dude, how are you, buddy? I'm doing pretty good. We are smashing through the main storyline. We're just about to get ready to do the next part of the story, which I'm not too sure about what we're doing. We're going to go take another castrum, I believe, and raise the flag. I'm good. How am I enjoying Final Fantasy? We are enjoying it a lot. I'm really enjoying it. I think this is now my 4th week, and this is my 4th day into my week of playing nothing but Final Fantasy XIV on stream. So we're on day 4. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's good, thank you. How are you, buddy? Do you play Final Fantasy, or do you watch Final Fantasy? I've had a couple of people in here that are just checking up on you guys, making sure they're enjoying it, which is really nice. But yeah, it's been good. A lot of reading, but we don't mind. We had a word with the men I mentioned then. As I'm sure you've noticed, there's another thing in common aside from tragedy. You've touched Earth, each of their lives in the way of another, but that's no reason I wanted to speak with them. A man who's lived in Garabania his entire life, who bore witness to the realities of the occupation for 20 unbroken years. A man who fled Alamigo in search for a new life, who swore to serve another nation, only the fate to conspire and send him back here. I'm good, just started myself a week ago, just finished the MSQ. Whoa, you smashed out the MSQ, like the entire MSQ? In a week? Nice. No spoilers, but did you enjoy it? Did you, was it worth the payoff? Worth the time you put in it? A youth born of foreign soil, who never knew his parents' homeland yet, nevertheless felt kinship with our cause. 3 men, 3 stories, 3 reasons, yet all belong to the resistance. In growing larger, we've grown more diverse, and while that's good in that, there is also potential for strife and discord. I'd take a special sort of lead to such men in Alamigo, don't you think? Good thing they've got you. For now, aye, but for not forever. And to be frank, I don't always know what to say with ones who left, not to mention the youths. Nay, the resistance needs a leader with wider views, someone who's not lived their whole life in Garabania, who knows death and hardship while not being ground down by them. Oh geez, are you talking about me? Aye, as you have guessed, I've been thinking of asking Lise, but that'll be her decision in the end. Let's just say endgame raids are ridiculous. I've never felt so much mid-raid before, lol. Man, I'm so looking forward to that. Like, I've had mini moments like that in fights already where like the music builds perfectly and you're fighting and you're just sort of sat there going, oh my god, what is going on? But you just sort of power through and then it finishes. Like, I think the music and the visuals play so much into it that I understand the awe moments that you're saying you're having, and I'm looking forward to the end game so much to try them, but I'm also enjoying the story to get there, if you know what I mean. So yeah, dude, massive. Glad you're enjoying them though. What job did you end up settling on, or have you not settled? Are you mixing around? Ah, as you've guessed, I've been thinking of asking these. I've already read that. I trust I needn't say this conversation is just between you and me. Yes. Good lad. Right then. We best head to the Castellum Corvi, or what remains of it, rather. Yeah. This is, it wouldn't be my pick to run a resistance. She's, she puts her foot in her mouth and she's a bit hot-headed. That's just my own personal opinion. Is there a quicker way to get to Castle? I'm just going to go back to the beginning and run round. Now, Stormblood is where I really picked up with the music and stuff and the raids, and then Shadowbringer's just put over the top. Have Dancer 80, just leveling Gunbreaker on White Mage now. Ooh, how is Gunbreaker? So you're new, and before in the stream I was chatting to some of the guys. So I'm playing Samurai because I used to do. Well, let's just say it's not a decision a lot of Final Fantasy XIV players agree with. Yeah, nah. I mean, I don't think she's a hot choice either, but hey ho. Yeah, Gunbreaker is the tank that I've decided I think I'm going to give a good crack at. I'm doing the story mode as a samurai because I used to do a lot of martial arts and I used to train with a Bakken and stuff like that, and I've said this today already, but I enjoy that and I enjoy Japanese history. And then I also want to be a healer because that's what I do in MMOs. I like healing, and I've picked Scholar. Oh, thanks so much for the follow, dude. Means a lot. Hopefully you can bounce in and out when you can and join us for the rest of our Final Fantasy week. And knowing me, it'll probably be another week until we get into Shadowbringers as well, but we'll be playing it all on stream. I've been enjoying the ride and we're meeting a lot of nice people along the way and have a good time. Nega Tempest, who was your choice then for, if you had to pick someone, who's leading the rebellion? In fact, anyone out there in the chat who is, because everyone in there is ahead of me. Who would you have put to the head of the rebellion? Who would you have made Mano number 1? I don't mean Mano, I mean I was going to go for Mano and Mano, but that wasn't the right saying. Can I just get past these ant lions without them getting involved? Gunbreaker is pretty fun. It has a bit more of a DPS S rotation right off the bat compared to other tanks. Yeah, I think I'm into that. I think I'm into that. What I was saying is I want to play Bard, I want to play Scholar, I want to play Dancer, and I want to play Gunbreaker because they're all different to what I've played in other MMOs. So yeah, Gunbreaker's different because, man, he has a gun sword, right? And that's kind of cool. It's very Final Fantasy. And apart from that, the other tanks don't really do anything for me. Dark Knight kind of intrigues me, but he's just like edge sword, big sword. So Gunbreaker's above that for me. Personally, anyway. And everyone seems to be loving White Mage. Everyone seems to have big props to the White Mage. So, they're on the list. This is my thing when I used to play World of Warcraft. I couldn't settle on them because I loved a lot of them. But now, because I only have to level 1 character in Final Fantasy, a lot of the time I go, I would have played this. Right? Because the one that keeps creeping into my mind, you know when you're in bed at night and you're on YouTube, you're like, what if I just looked at, like, Dragoon level 80 rotations? Let's see how Dragoon plays out. And that creeps into my head. I'm like, maybe I should play a Dragoon. And then I'll be sighing there and go, but what if Summoner's pretty cool? Or what if Gunbreaker's cool? And that's what I do. And then I end up getting that in my head. So I'm determined to stick to myself with Samurai for the main quest. And then I'll play around with the others. The thing about White Mages is pretty simple. It has a lot of easier to DPS on. Yeah, I've seen that a lot of people just... It's simple, they get big numbers, it's flashy, they seem to do really well, they seem to like keep people alive, and like you say, was it the latest expansion they gave them like the big DPS spell? I've seen people talking about it, it's something to do with like their Lily Gauge or something like that. They got a big damage ability or something like that. Yeah, should be good. Well, either way, while the other units launch their own separate attacks, remember that we need to hold Alamiga's seize the flag. Yeah, okay, I was right. See, I'm slowly learning. I'm slowly learning Final Fantasy. We've got a hell of a way to go yet. See, I also feel bad because the first class was like, oh, I definitely want to play that. It's Astrologian. But now I've gone Scholar. I don't know if I want to go back or not. There's so much I want to do. So much I want to do. But first, we're cracking on with the story. Right, I'm going to smash into a story point. Let's go. 4:30. Got half an hour left of today's stream. Can't believe the technical difficulties screwed us in the middle. We could have had at least the 20 minutes worth of gaming. But I literally don't know what happened. My microphone ate shit and like messed up the whole controller PC. Right. I'll put the sound on and auto scroll. Let's enjoy. It's a cool griffin. It's like a traditional griffin.
Good. It's the waiting that drives me mad. Standing around, knowing what's to come. I'll never get used to it.
Calm down, Nargo. You're making her nervous. We've come this far, haven't we? We just need to make it the rest of the way.
Would even Nargo have been a better pick to lead the rebellion?
Right.
I would have chosen one of the cool Horn people. I dig them.
Looks like the bastards went for the bait. The bridge is ours for the taking.
Oh, and since you're all in chat suddenly, not gonna lie, I don't like Lise. Dude,
You see an opening and get that
I feel the same. I think Negative Temper said the same. She's just a Tifa wannabe. Yeah, man.
I won't let you down, sir.
I don't... She's a character.
Come then. Rolga's
I don't vibe with her. She just seems to play like dumb young, like, yes, I'll do anything for my people. I don't know, it's just not for me. I agree. But since you're all here in chat, is it true that you get a free race change at some point during your playthrough? Or like an appearance, or it's just an appearance change? Someone answer me. I need to know if I can change to one of the Horn dudes, because that storyline was lit in my head and I really liked it. Okay, rocking and rolling. Oh, the snake people. Cool. Quickly now, we've got to reach Veladonia before General Alden and his men are overwhelmed. Right. You should have got it from finishing A Realm Reborn. Say fucking psych right now. I'm going to check my bags in a minute. If I've sold it, I'll kill myself. Imagine. Well, let's just crack on. Here it comes. Yeah, the more I hear Lise speak, the more she annoys me. You know what I mean? I'm with you. I'm with the gang in chat. She's alright. She ain't doing anything special. No hate on Lise. But if she dies, she dies. Favourite NPC so far has been Horshathon. Rest in peace. I'm only saying it now because I know everybody in chat has already done that now. I miss him. Bring me back my shield, bro. He was straight to the point. He was there and he motherfucking took Super Saiyan spades for you, man. He was a real guy. I mean, Gesetsu was pretty cool as well, actually. He spoke in circles, but he had some wise words and he was kind of goofy, and I dig that. Also Samurai, which as a samurai is kind of cool. I hope Nargo's alright. Thancred, Amaric, Horshathon, Angrafa, Tiamo. Right, okay. Yes, Amaric is cool, but I preferred Horshathon, but Amaric is cool. Oh, who's the Dragoon guy as well? He's pretty tasty. He's a cool dude. He's got cool armor. I've forgotten his name temporarily. He's good. But here's my question. So, Thancred started off, and I was like, oh, who's this dude? He's like the womanizer rogue. He's pretty cool. Does he get even cooler? Because I feel like everyone seems to really love him. What makes me... Why is he deserving of my love and admiration? Basically. Why should I love him? There's more happening in A Realm Reborn. Yeah, there is more. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I'm ready. Can I have more AoE, please? Please, sir, I want some AoE. Can you target the right thing as well? That would be good of me, wouldn't it? Oh, I like that move. I do realise I'm saying a lot of this to myself in my head, saying I like that move. The move I was talking about was Isatsu this, which sort of comes across as like a counter slash. Do you like that? Oh, there's auxiliary cannons. I should probably be killing those. Whoopsie. I can't wait to check my bags and see I've deleted this potion that lets me change my race. Is there a way to get back, like, deleted items in the game? Because how much does it cost to change your race otherwise? Ah! Or can you even? Stressing. Sweaty palms over that moment. Ugh. Oh, it's on auto. Piss. I only want auto. I wish there's a way to change that. I only want auto on voice acted scenes. Oh, well, it's a mano a mano fight. Let's go. I need to do this like I was fighting a boss. Oh, come back. Don't play me like that. Oh, is it frozen? Oh no, that's her ability. I thought my ability froze in midair and I was like, oh, we broke the game. Ladies and gentlemen, we fucked it. Turns out we're fine. Is this going to be just like mano a mano big duel? Why do I feel like I should be killing those? Oh. Oh, I'm accidentally resetting my dot now. Ringe. You hate to see it. Right. Why are abilities going off, like, down there? Is she just making the, like, the arena smaller or something? It's kind of bad, man. Alright, once we've done this... Oh, don't be chatting shit on me like that. I don't know if it's because I'm a samurai and we do a lot of damage, but it doesn't feel too bad yet. Although the arena is slowly getting smaller. Well, I've not even like activated enemy doesn't do as much damage mode. Oh. So that's going to be the issue, the knockback. I see. I see what she's coming at me with.
Meet my new friend!
Meet my new friend? What's he talking about? One does not care about your new friend. I'm just going to keep fighting. It's hard to tell where they're aiming. So I'm just going to keep going like nothing's happening. Oh, piss.
I'll cut you to pieces!
Really? Are you sure about that? She's dead. Well, she's not dead. She's down. Duty complete. Cutscene time. Ugh.
God damn you!
Oh, right. It's voice acted. See, I wish there was a war. I keep saying it.
No more running! No more hiding! Let's finish this!
I think my favourite scion is a Stoller.
Look! The flag!
Estinian is the guy I was talking about before as well. He literally just hit me. Estinian's pretty cool, but he's a bit edgy. That's kind of why I like him. Oh, the flag's changed. We did it, boys. Oh, shit. She's already done more than Lise has. Right here. Estinian is a Batman. Estinian, oh, Estinian is Batman. I thought you were saying Estinian is a bad man. I was like, he's a bad man. No, yeah, he is Batman.
Alamigo! Alamigo!
I think we've seen him in the trailers for the new expansion as well, so kind of spoiled the fact that I also know he's not going to die, but he is sticking around. But this whole expansion, we've seen him like once looking at a giant hole in the ground. And it's just sort of left it there, so I've got no idea what that's about. Maybe that's going to be a spoiler for later on.
It's not over yet!
Stand your ground, it's not over yet. She suddenly goes very northern. You love to see it.
Let them go, Lise. We've done what we came here to do. That's enough for now.
A thick northern accents around here. People from Alamigo, actually northern England. Well, yeah. Oh shit, it's kicking off. Oh, they're getting clapped! Why are the Eorzeans so trash? Oh no, here we go, they come back. No, they're getting absolutely megaed. Lee's showing great leadership right there. Is this officially become We Hate Lease Gang? It's like, you're just not that cool. Oh, it's the bull. Now this guy is a sick motherfucker. I've loved him since the beginning. This guy's big. She isn't popular. Nope. Everyone said the same thing in chat as well. Not a massive fan of Lise. Where?
We have them on the run! Forward! No mercy!
Now Ida, she was great. 100%. She wasn't just some like airhead. Ida was cool. Plus she was the one with the OG red leg gauntlet things, which I thought were really cool. And as a pugilist starting, I was like, I can't wait to get me some of them. And then you didn't, so I, I got bored of that. Oh. The bull is so cool. His plans work. Look at him go. Natural born leader. Ian, natural born leader. Lise,
Commander,
kind of good at fighting. That's about it.
Be at the mercy of the enemy's reinforcements if we don't fall back now.
Idiot! We have the stronger force by far.
By far.
By their tricks? Or would you rather tell Xenos you lost to this rabble?
Is she from Manchester?
No, but if the snakes betray us in the confusion, we'll have no...
Is she local?
I'm begging you, Commander. Give the order, or we'll all die here.
As common traitors who drank of muddied waters. For all the good it did us. School's with me! The day is theirs.
Unironically, she sounds like one of my old supply teachers in school.
Someone bring the snake.
Imagine being taught English by that. Obviously, not doesn't look like that though. Doesn't come to work in like plate armor. I love the accents in Final Fantasy. Something about getting real Brits to do voice acting, but yes. What was weird was
I suppose. It's our first victory, isn't it?
oh sorry, it works really, really well, especially with like the elves in Ishgard, like having the old English and stuff. But having just I've noticed this in a lot of games, right? As someone from Northern England, right, so we are only ever paupers, nomads, like peasants in video games. We only get that. We never, apart from now, the Bull of Alamigo, he's Northern and he's got a rank, but usually we're like the Redcoats who tend to die. And I noticed this like a month ago in video games, talking to someone, I was like, we get the shitty end of the stick, man. It's not fair. Shame Fadola got away, but we did what we came here to do. I have to remind myself it's just the first step, but it's a big one. We're going to take it back, all of it, and Ilm at a time. An Ilm. Malms and Ilms. And Yalms. Man. It's more wacky than America's measurements, right? There's still a chance that some Imperials are holed up inside the Castellum. We need to search it from top to bottom to make sure it's safe. In the meantime, I want you to rendezvous with the main host. Keep your weapons at the ready. There's a chance you might come face to face with soldiers and run a move. By the way, if you like Ishtar now, you'll love her more in Shadowbringers. Let's go. At first she was just like, ooh, I'm just a mage. And then she's like, also I have secret magic. Then she got cool outfit and she's like, I'm back, bitch. And now she's apparently going to get even better. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Let's go. On second thought, I might be prudent for you to do the preemptive sweep of the region of the soldiers that have gone to ground. We shouldn't afford them any time to regroup and launch a counterattack. Get a surfer to voice fantasy. We'll call it immersion breaking. Get a Brit VA in only caliber. We don't care. We are immersed. Yes. Yes. It's got to be immersion. What was the joke a while back? Brit's voice. Northern Brits, you got a voice like the paupers. And then what was the other joke? It's like, if you ever saw like a car advert or a villain, it was like, make him British. I think it was like an old Jaguar advert. It's like, you gotta have British. He's got to be evil. Loki. Gotta have a British accent. Make him evil. It's like, he's a Scandinavian god. Yeah, well, give him a British accent. He's evil. Stick it in there. Yeah, because it works. I'll tell you played a good bad guy. Another good... Oh, actually, I don't know. I'm getting confused with my new followers. I don't know if it was you, Negatempest. One of you is from Denmark. And that Mads Mikkelsen makes a good bad guy from Casino Royale. He plays a good... He's got a good villain's voice. Not just the British could do it. I just can't take American bad guys seriously. Unless they're like the gung-ho like bad guy. Yeah, oh, Hans, yeah, it was you. Yeah, the Danish play a good bad guy. Yanks are like... I think Yanks make a good, comforting, like, good guy. In, like, war films. Especially, like, World War II films. If you hear, like... I don't know, if you're like... Well, typically... The Yanks always, play the winners. But... If you hear in like, if it's all going like tits up on the Western Front and the British, but then you hear an American voice, you're like, comforting, you know what I mean? They play better good guys than bad guys, but I think that's because they've always been portrayed as the good guys. Don't know, big brain moment there. I'll happily take the British bad guy role. Happily take Ishgardian elves of British voices. With what? And then we've got elves with French names like Elise and Alfino. Give them a British voice. Stick it in there. Then you get to Alamigo. It's like, you're right, mucker. You're right, how's the resistance going? Oh, it's right good. Sick. Safe, safe, safe. Should go kill them Garleans? Yeah, mate, let's go. Proper thick accents is on everyone. Algol's resistance, innit? Yeah, mate, it's fucking sick. And I've noticed that obviously it's a bit of a meme at the moment. British. The British meme is pretty strong at the moment. In my downtime I play some like... it makes it believable when everyone says the same name different because the accents... Yeah, definitely. 100%. I do get that. Because in my spare time I play some FPSs. And if I speak on the microphone, the recent thing is like, oh, British, British! I'm like, here we go. British. Fish and chips, innit? I remember once I had a conversation with chat, they were like, so, we were talking about food. It's like, oh, you're British, you have fish and chips? And I was like, unironically, that week, it's like, I had it yesterday. And he's like, oh, the meme's real. It's like, the meme is real, right? It's okay. It is no smoke without fire and all that. The one thing I find, speaking about the accents in the game, I understand that, but the way they write some of the words, I guess it's not a translation thing, but like, in the Nomad area, the way they spelt Khan was like Gatun, Gahatun. And I was like, that just says Khan. And it really spooked me out trying to read it on stream. Oh, it's on auto. We miss his story. I could have hoped for a better outcome, General. Splendidly done. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'll take more than the Castellum to turn the tide. My men and I will deal with the remaining enemy forces. Scions, I bid you return to Commander Kempers' men. Peace out. Memes are real. As a Hispanic man, you tell me that Hispanics don't hot sauce and I call them a liar. Yeah, I get that, man. I mean, I rate that. I do like me some hot sauce, so no shame. As a British, and let's take it together. Where are you from, buddy? Is Hispanic? Are you European, like Hispanic Spanish, or are you like America's Hispanic? Obviously, if you don't want to say, don't say. But that's cool, buddy. Our work here is finished. Resistance allies are waiting. Okay, there we go. Down here. Then the car music starts. Put the background music on. What's the time? 8 minutes to the end of the stream. American Spanish, but I'm familiar with every Hispanic meme and most are true. Funny. Yeah. It's true. Like I was saying, the fish and chip was mean, and he's like, oh, spotted dick! And I was like, I mean, it's real, it exists. No one eats it. It's the type of thing you'd get as like a pub dinner, right? Or like something your nan would say. Yeah, but it is true. It did exist. That's cool. American Spanish. I think that's the first for our stream of friends. We've got a lot of European boys. We'll happily take everyone. Back so soon, I suppose the general and his men had matters well in hand. The Vice Marshal's men showed up not too long after you left. If the gods are good, then there'll be no one left to fight. Cha-ching. Come on, I want to set up, ready for tomorrow's stream. Wait, isn't that just the same outfit we've got on now? I hate it when the games do this, man. Oh, I want it in that colour. The rogue / ninja outfit's cooler. Oh, but look what I could be if I was a dragoon, though. Dragoons get the coolest armor, man, I'm telling you. I like the scholar, like the traditional, like mortarboard scholar. I think that's really funny and cool. But dragoons just look pretty cool. I not one for waiting, but if you'll bear with us. Commander Kemp, Marshal Tarapin reports that the sweep of the Castellum interior has been completed. So it's finally over. I pray extend in my deepest thanks. It's official then. Castellum Valadonia is well and truly ours. Mayhap this calls for wait. Where's Monago? She took a bird and flew off towards the Peering Stones, the village of the tribe. The M tribe. M tribe for life. Where she was born. I doubt that the Imperials have fled Valadonia and had mind to give them trouble on the way back east, but she was nevertheless worried, so I gave her leave to go and see what her people were safe. Cool. But I pray you are right. It will be best if Monago were not alone if she should encounter the enemy. Certainly. Agreed. Let's all go to the Peering Stones and make sure that everything is alright. No. Can't we just get ready for attack? If that's your wish, I have no objection. Just let the guard know when you wish to cross. So for clothing, since you may not be familiar with dyes, most if not all palette swap gear dye different parts of the clothing. Yeah, I've mixed into this, but I get really confused with the... So I glamour myself, but then I change the dyes, but then your glamour plates automatically apply in cities, but that changes the colour. And I know then you have to dye the glamour plate version, not the one on your body. I've not really got into all that kind of stuff. It's a little bit overwhelming so far. I'm sure I'll get used to it because there's a lot of cool outfits I'm going to be wanting to get in, but it's an interesting one. A dye the gear before you put it into the glamour chest to keep the dye. Alright, okay. So probably just best to do it all inside your tavern room, get it all sorted. Because I think I've got a lot of glamour gems ready just to start stacking stuff in there and just keeping it all so I can empty my chest of all the cool armors. If that is your wish, then I've no objection. Just let the guard know when you wish to cross. Okay. To keep the die. Yes. Thanks for the tip. Yeah. I'll no doubt at some point, if you keep watching like you have been doing, I'll end up doing it one day. I'm like, what's going on? And you can be like, listen here. This is what you do. I'm like, cheers. Well, noted. So dye it before you put it in the chest. It stays like that forever. Cool. Greetings, Scion. Do you wish to pass? Yes. Yes, I do. Oh, the Peering Stones. It's about to be 5 o'clock, so maybe we get to the Peering Stones. Another QOL? What's a QOL? A question? Did you make changes to your inventory already? This is my inventory. Quality of life. Okay. I've changed it so all of them are in one place. I wish there was a sort button. Okay, good. Yeah. At first it was gross with all the little individual bags. We have changed that. Everything else so far is pretty much the same. Not many people know of opening all the bags. Yeah, I was like, I didn't like the individual bags because obviously coming from WoW, I have a mod that just has all the bags in one. So I was like, is there a way to do that? Googled it and it was, yeah. But yeah, thanks for trying to get on top of that. Like I say, if there's any other tips you have, I'll pop into your head when I'm playing BL3. I'll never turn them down. Alright, it's just the gang. The path to the village is through the tunnel to the east from here. Follow me! Yes, let's just get to the town. I think that is where we'll end our stream. Once we're in the town and we're all, like, settled in. Have I done this wrong already? Nothing keyboard-wise. I use a controller and can help from the customization of the controller. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm on PC gang. So yeah, I am controller based. Why are they stood here if we go in? Just rock in. What? Like, I'm used to all the general MMO stuff, but yeah, like that. If there's specific Final Fantasy, like on PC, use a controller. I have seen that it is quite like for an MMO, they seem to have got the controller shit like down. Like I've seen people's HUD layouts. I'm like, it kind of makes sense. Like, it's kind of cool. Like if I could have a wireless controller sometimes, just be like sat back here just playing. I kind of would sometime. But I use
you've come.
I use the where is the camera? Where is the camera? The MMO mouse. So I need the buttons on the side because I don't play with the keybinders. Why? It makes an action adventure feel good. Yeah, I get that. I totally get that. I get that. I literally use it for the MMO mouse.
Better than the Enanta at any rate. They've sent an emissary. I'll take you to her.
Does it? Oh. Oh, with the beast clans. Heard about these guys.
We're here to help. Will you tell us what happened?
I'm gonna turn my music off. Shit, I forgot. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Gamers.
It began with a quarrel between the Imperials and the Kaliana.
How far through am I of this expansion?
The Kaliana.
I thought I was getting close to the end, but this is opening up, making me feel like I've got a lot to go.
Unlike the Vera, they want no part of our troubles. They swore fealty to the Empire and were content to remain within their borders.
Just so. The Kaliana
close to end.
Their pride and the
sweet
and yielded to Garlemald.
Because this makes it feel like you're about to open up a whole heap of quests.
But then a new commander was sent to hold the Black Bridge. She demanded the Kaliana surrender a hostage, this butcher.
All the S's. I'm glad I don't have to read this out.
It doesn't make sense though. The Vera are the ones working with the Resistance. Why would she threaten the Kaliana?
Because she is ignorant like all Imperials.
Ooh, okay. There's only 1 or 2 max level MSQs now.
And Vera, nor does she care to.
Is that, are you checking your quest log at the side, right, for that?
I see.
Okay.
All Fedola knew for sure was that the Resistance would come.
My automatic Streamlabs timers are going off. I have turned them off. I need to look into that.
Their coats, she would be trapped. I take it the Kaliana had no choice but to oblige her.
No, they did not. The Imperials left with the Kaliana broodmother's own daughter, Anamika. Long days and nights she looked out.
They look like weirdly human.
For her child.
They're not sneaky at all.
Until you came.
Yes, if you're on a 67 MSQ, it kind of hints that you haven't reached the 70 MSQ and you're pretty much done. Yes.
Brood mother knew at once which way the winds would blow.
For you guys that have completed all the MSQ, the end of A Realm Reborn had a disgusting amount of like pre-patch quests. Heavensward had a few as well. How many are looking in between quests between Heavensward and Shadowbringers and Stormblood? Is there going to be like 100 again or not?
But the brood mother would not yield.
I know where this is going.
They're so strange looking.
The Kaliana surrounded the Imperials.
40.
Whether out of fear or stupidity cut the child down. There was naught that...
Hooey.
What madness.
2 to 3 hours of content.
The true madness was yet to come. For in her despair, the Kaliana cried out for her daughter to be restored to life. She beseeched
if we smash it, that should be one stream, right? 3 hours.
She summoned a primal then and there?
That she did, if only for an instant. Bereft of courage and honor, the brood mother sought solace in her faith. The Imperials fled in terror at the sight of the goddess, abandoning these lands to the Ananta. Now the Kaliana bid us...
40 quests is such a low amount. Yeah, I don't mind the quests, because a lot of them go quite quick. Like I said, I'll just go here, click this, go here, click this, and that's fine. But A Realm Reborn felt long.
We will not prostrate ourselves before her.
Heavensward wasn't too bad.
And so you turn to us.
I won't notice it. Heavensward at least tied up a lot of the story, which I liked. A Realm Reborn just felt like I was trying to smash 3 quests just to get something.
Slayer.
Yeah, I guess because they had a long time before the first expansion, but yeah, okay. I can deal with that.
I believe we have heard enough. Inconvenient though the timing may be, if a primal has indeed been summoned, we can scarce afford to ignore it. We must needs discuss how best to resolve this situation.
Okay. As soon as we get out of this, we will attune ourselves to the new zone, and I think we will call it a day, perhaps. Are we nowhere near the place we could tune to? Here it is, actually. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, we'll call it there. Well, thank you so much for everyone giving me the tips, info, sticking with me through the technical glitches. It means a lot. Thanks to our new follower as well. It means a lot that you can join us. Hope you can join us well again sometime. We smashed out a nice bit. We'll be playing again tomorrow at 2 PM BST to do day 5 of Final Fantasy Week. And looks like we're pushing towards the end now, which would be good. What have we got here? A quick TLDR. Devs needed something for players to do to Heavensward. Yeah, so, okay, that's why it was long. Which looks good then. So tomorrow, we've got another 3-hour stream. 2 PM BST. Day 5 of Final Fantasy Week. We'll smash that. It's another 3-hour session. So who knows how far we'll get in that time. Maybe we'll finish the main storyline for Stormblood at least, which would be really nice. So hope to see you all there. For anyone that isn't chatting around, if you're enjoying the content, please give us a follow. I re-upload these up to YouTube as well as they're on Twitch, so they'll be going up there as well. If you want to know what's going on up to date, there's a link here to the community Discord. I post when I'm going online and things like that, and if we want to play together, there's a lot. I think there's about 30 of us and slowly growing from all around the world. Lots of different games we'll play, so if you fancy joining, hit that up. Put in the new members channel, who you are on Twitch, and I'll set you all up in there with a members role. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you all tomorrow at 2 PM BST. Thank you so much for stopping by. See you then for more Stormblood, I guess. Almost done. Peace.